I'm gonna give us some. Let's reflect times. I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the fuck up. Just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause it's got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Little tune, flow sinister, I'm a finisher. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'm a on them, just like my keys drop my... Keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it, my Siamese brother
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Bambino. Ready to go? Pitching in our game today, Trevor Rogers. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In the air, right field. Anderson on the move to his left. Makes the grab. 2 down. Nice warm day. Especially for the hitters.
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it bangs up against the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17.
Runner at third, 2 gone. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And here it comes.
Leading off for the
fought off foul.
The third baseman, Miguel.
0-1 down.
Rojas.
Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2 and a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Here's a 1-2. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Garrett Cooper swings through one there. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Juan Soto now.
Leading off.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season. Just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
That one the other way. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. Chisholm with a relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Correa at second with nobody out. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him.
J.D.
And it's fouled away.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That's to third. A dive. Nice stop. The throw, and they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now one out to right. Anderson gliding to his left and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's towards center. Bleday moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Jesus Sanchez. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Urias back to work. There's a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air center field. Soto glides back. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6.
This is J.J. Bleday. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant. The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Bryce Harper, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bleday makes the play, and there's one down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Bryant leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering misses. 2-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
The pitch. And it's filled up. And now the lefty popped up middle of the diamond. Diaz under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Soto.
Here's the center fielder, Juan Soto. Hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Cooper takes it to the bag, and that is that. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2. Bounce on the ground. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And up next for Miami, Ryan Anderson. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first. Slides, but it gets by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting Eric Gonzalez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup, Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And he deals. A little bit low. Anderson at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins has this one sized up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the shortstop.
Rogers back to work.
Correa.
In the air out towards right center. Anderson on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Anthony Rendon. He's already homered in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sanchez moving under this one. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Martinez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The wide to kick the pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's in safely at third. A run comes into the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Braxton Garrett. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Edward Cabrera up and throwing. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. Out to short. Diaz picks it up. On to first. That ends the frame. On now to the bottom of the. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's a speed threat. Jazz Chisholm. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Jazz Chisholm.
Up the middle. Correa collects it. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sanchez batting with one down. Takes the strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Aledmys Diaz, the next up for the Marlins. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, his 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday. Next one misses. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. In the air, left side. Bryant under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bryce Harper. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. A little bloop single. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. The tag out.
The first baseman, number 17.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And the batter now, Juan Soto, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to Cooper, and that is that. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. That clips the corner.
Nick Fortes.
Oh, 0-2 now. The punch out there, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now batting.
That one fouled off.
Brian Anderson.
And here it comes. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the pitch. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Gonzalez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Now Correa up to hit. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Lede puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Chop to third. Rojas picks it up. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Alvarez.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fly ball to right. Anderson under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of inning 6. The Bambinos with the lead 5-1. Rojas in the box again. Takes the strike. The pitch. Pounding ball here. Rolls foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Jazz Chisholm now.
Number 2. Second base.
In there for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, I want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Digging in, Jose Altuve.
Leading for the Bambino.
Garrett back to work.
The second baseman, Jose.
And there's a ball.
Altuve.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Phil Maton appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Okert getting loose as well. The pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting.
That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Drove that ball nicely,
Right
put a
field,
great swing
3.
on it, and it jumped
Right.
off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Harper now. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's a big power threat, Rhys Hoskins. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. So he just clears the wall, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
The center
Now
fielder,
the youngster wants Soto.
Soto.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 7-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Aledmys Diaz.
Pretty amazing, his
That's
first pitch
shortstop.
strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch.
Really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Sends it across to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Center fielder.
And now pitch just misses. And a good eye there. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Soto makes his way towards it, brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Correa collects, gathers, and throws to first. Marlins set down in order. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. And ball 1. And the pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Anderson drifts towards it, and there's 1 down.
Now
J.D. Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
Line drive. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lede racing over to make the catch.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-2. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Anderson.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Ryan Anderson.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Zach Davies into the game, and a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Davies.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Eric Gonzalez. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Soto settles under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over. Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Out towards right center field. Soto racing over to make the catch. And up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper.
Baseman, Garrett Cooper.
This to third, and it gets by him. 3, 1 left for Miami. They're down 7-1. Phil Maton on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant. The pitch. And that's down and away. That's outside. In the air, right field, Anderson in position, calls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one missed. Miami's bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. And the right-hander deals. And the count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Out to center. Lede under this one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. On now to the bottom of 9. The Bambinos out front 7-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dallas Keuchel. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. And the 0-1. On the ground to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Out to short. Correa gloves it. Rolls across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder.
So up next,
7.
Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that chance handled. To first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's Aledmus Diaz. Late swing, fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Is just 1 strike away. Out to short. Correa over to pick it up. On to first. Ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race to freedom ain't won, run, better run. It's for the one that never won. Hurt feeling going on. Beat the heart like a drum. Run, better run. Run, better run. Run, better run.
Fans, our final line score.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Jose Altuve will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The tying run at the plate. Base hit, center field. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes a foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In the air to left center. That one is back. You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good, and they walk it off and win it 4-3.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
We go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Leading off with the Cubs, the right fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Why to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. And it is gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. His 21st of the year, and we are tied. It's 3-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's David Bodie.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
First offering misses the mark. Here comes the pitch. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And the batter now, Rafael Ortega, for the fourth time tonight. Out towards left center. Soto, long run on his horse. Can't get there, base hit. Bryant to second, but he's in there easily.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So two down, Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ daddy. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just
dives, and he can't hang on. And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. We're tied now with 3 apiece. So bottom of the ninth, here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Brooklyn,
Mills back to work.
J.D.
And misses inside.
Martinez.
Action in the pen down there. Adrian Sampson, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hughes, a left-hander, also throwing. the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Making the move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Brandon Nimmo. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Bunting for a hit. And he picks it up in foul territory.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Rivas over to second for one. And that's two. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Foul ball there. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The wind of the pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that back now as it'll be a pinch. The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And here it comes. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3. Not in time. He's safe. And next for the Cubs, Alfonso Rivas. Foul ball. Runner at second. Nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Out there to center. Soto moving in on this one. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. Young rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Grabs it on the run. 2-away back. Here's Nick Madrigal. And that's in there for strike one. And it's second.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
And that one gets away at the plate. Rivas up to third on the wild pitch. 2 outs. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Racing makes the catch. And the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Brandon Hughes. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading for the Bambinos, the left fielder.
And a pitch.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So the tying run at second. And that one wrapped foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Next offering way off the plate. Base hit center field. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score and then tie. It's 4-4.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Bryce Harper. Good contact guy, good defender.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Puts a bunt down. Rivas. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Next pitch is popped up. Young gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside
now
collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Soto.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
And in one hops the wall. And they hold the winning run at third here as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one.
Just a huge at bat right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Pinch hitter coming on, Josh Bell. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winning run at third, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. Kicks and fires.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Tied at 4. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. Center field. Ortega settles under this one. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 4 apiece. Jose Altuve comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Number 27.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
This one in the air right field. That one is gone. A 3-run shot, his 17th of the year. It's 7-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And now it's going to be Ian Happ.
Left fielder.
He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Happ started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, that ends the frame. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound. So digging in, Carlos Correa. This guy has turned into a beast. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. That takes care of Correa. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they tie it up. It's 7-7. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Now on the bump, Adrian Sampson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Back to the top of the lineup, down to third baseman, Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. And a pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Ripped on a line. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. And now here is Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Ryan Harper.
And that one handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Austin Hedges, the new catcher now. Welcome back. There's Josh Young. New pitcher now, Sean Manaea. He'll try to strand the runner at second. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And out number 1 on the ground. And here's the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And now 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Nico Horner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Correa collects it. Whips it to first on the run. That's the third out. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 7-7. We're in extras here. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
For the Bambino, the first baseman, Rhys
Sampson back to work. On the ground to short. In there safely.
Now batting, center fielder.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Juan Soto. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Adbert Alzolay preparing to come on if needed. Hoyer getting cranked up as well. Winning run out second, no one out. And the next pitch is way outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty delivers.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jose Altuve in the box now takes a called strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner makes the catch, and that will end. Inning number 13 set to go. And now the DH, Nick Madrigal. And a foul ball.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release ball.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hoyer warming up as well. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is a big first out. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
All tied up here in extra innings. Flares it into the outfield. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. Now at the plate, David Bodie.
The batter, number 13.
In there for strike 1.
David Bodie.
That misses off the outside edge. All tied up here in extra innings. Laser base hit. Corner headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's 8-7.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's
base hit. 1 run is in. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the bishop.
Austin Hedges swings through that one there. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. First and third, 1 down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the 2-2. And there's a hit. Throws to second. He's in there.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Third baseman, number 2.
Pickoff move to second. Nimmo dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. And the final here today, 9-8. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Se pone peligrosa como un R-Boy. Los gran Cupido lo mató con su R-Boy. Desde que tiene 21 tiene la vida resuelta. Pichea pero tienta, el amor lo de Bonjour. Ya no cree nada, elegancia y maldad. Se junta con su corillo todita. Ya, y no se deja pero mide 5'1". Yo no...
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. Heading into
Look, it's easy to tell that I belong to a higher power even when I see.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Julio Urias back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though. And a 1-1. Fought off foul. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with a fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before. You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And a foul ball. And he deals. And downstairs. Inside corner for a strike. That is strike 2. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The batter now, Kevin Newman.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
This one popped up right side. Altuve makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Chase DeYoung gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. So the batting order turns over. Now, Carlos Correa. This guy has turned into a beast. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Will Crow loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The 0-1. In the air out towards right center. And there's one away.
The center fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Now
we'll say Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And it's Rhys Hoskins
now
up to the dish.
First baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0.
That's in. Ball two.
And another ball. And the righty deals. Hoskins pushes it foul. Righty to the plate.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is foul back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. That one barely got out of here. His 32nd of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3. Ziggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
Now
absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The left fielder, number 24.
So man aboard, Josh Bell getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one hammered left field, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He powers that one out to left, and they add a couple more. It's 11-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Will Crow. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 29.
Bellinger up to hit.
Crow.
And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Bellinger is out. And that ends the inning. And welcome back. Ryan Reynolds here. And a pitch.
Leading off to the Pirates.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike two. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Good eye right there. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The first baseman, number 6, Zach.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. The 1-2. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. It was an out.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Bambinos pounded out 17 hits in this one as they plundered the Pirates 11-3. As of today, the Bambinos sit atop the NL East, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. And the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're 16.5 games out of first. Mike Soroka was victorious on the mound with his 18th win this year as Atlanta downed the Phillies 4-3. He currently has the most wins in the National League. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. In the standings, the Nationals are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-7. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. Heading into the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 1 game out of first. And the Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East. They have a 3-game cushion. Adam Wainwright got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 5-3. As of today, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 1 game out of first, while the Reds are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Zach Gallen twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 4-0. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are 2nd in the division, 11 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. As of right now, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Texas Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 10.5 back. And the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Toronto Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-2. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East, 3 games back, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-0. As of today, the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, And the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Zach Plesac got the W, his 11th this season, helping the Guardians to the W over the Twins, 4-2. At the start of the day, the Guardians are leading the American League Central Division. They have a 3-game cushion, and the Twins are third in the division, 8 games out of first. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are second in the division, 3 games back. Tyler McGill got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the Astros downed Oakland 2-1. In the standings, the Astros